What's up, Buttercups? It's me, Amy Young, and I'm coming at you with a Friday freestyle. Let's get into it. A couple weeks ago, I had the absolute pleasure of doing an episode on Laura Yates' podcast, Let's Talk Heartbreak. Laura Yates is a fantastic coach and breakup specialist that works out of the UK, and she invited me to talk on her podcast just about heartache, heartbreak, all of that. I'm going to post the link to the episode below if you want to go listen to the whole thing. It was such a good time. And I so often don't get to talk about heartbreak and breakup stuff because I'm always kind of talking about like finding love. So it was really cool to kind of look at things from this other perspective. But on our call, on the interview, Laura used this great phrase and brought up this awesome idea that like I have been talking about nonstop. And I don't think that she came up with it. I think it's like a real thing, but it's, I think it's so important, and I wanted to devote today's freestyle to exploring it more. And she was talking about what happens in our dating lives when we only want to participate in something or open ourselves up to something when we're sure of the outcome or the result. And she described this as outcome dependency. Outcome dependency. I mean, I know that I am like a nerd about this stuff, but I'm like obsessed with this concept now, because haven't we all been in situations before where like we were being a real stick in the mud about getting what we wanted, and if we weren't going to get what we wanted, then we just didn't want to do it at all? I mean, sure, we can think about this from the perspective of being like a little kid and being like, well, if they don't have mint chocolate chip, then I'm not even gonna go because I only want mint chocolate. I mean, that's one version of outcome dependency, is like, fuck ice cream, mint chocolate chip or bust. And Laura was using it in the context of talking about dating and like getting into the dating world and feeling really like, well, I'm not even going to go on a date with this person. I don't even want to get to know this person unless I'm sure that they're relationship material, or I'm sure that they're a good fit for me, or that they're qualified, or that like, unless there's this guaranteed result, why would I even want to bother? And how difficult life is when we are outcome dependent. Life isn't just difficult. Life is virtually impossible when we are outcome dependent, when we're approaching situations or getting out of bed in the morning and saying, well, this is what today had better be like, or you know what? F this shiz, not feeling it, not into it. It's like we're giving our whole lives a pass-fail grade, right? If I get what I want, if the outcome that I want comes to fruition, check mark. If not, what a waste of time. This has been terrible. So awful and useless, and such a negative point of focus to keep for ourselves. And I think we're all prone to this, like in one area or another. I think we do get attached to certain outcomes, and we think, well, it's not even worth doing it or going on the journey unless I know what the destination's going to be. But the truth is, I mean, this is like the truth bomb truth. We never know what the destination's going to be. Even when we think what we know what the destination or the outcome is, how often are we completely wrong? And in clinging to that, we just completely ignore the process and the journey, don't we? We don't even let ourselves enjoy the friggin' ride because we're completely obsessed about getting to the destination. And I'm not going to sit here and say, we all just need to sit back and relax and enjoy the ride because, well, that who hasn't heard that before? And like, I'm all about it, but I want to give you something else, which is I actually think the most helpful focus we can give ourselves, if we're committed to not focusing strictly on an outcome or a specific destination when we're in any area of our lives, is to give yourself the goal of growth. Make your growth, your learning, the only goal. Because when your learning and growth is the goal, you cannot fail. Because there is always something that you can learn. Even when things don't go your way, there's something you can learn. Oh my gosh, they didn't have mint chocolate chip. I found out today I fucking love pistachio. Fantastic. As opposed to they didn't have mint chocolate chip, this ice cream place is terrible. Killing it with the metaphors, killing it. But are you with me? Do you get what I'm talking about? This is a big thing that I focus on in my one-on-one work with relationships and dating too, is like, if you can approach any date, any romantic scenario with the mindset of, no matter what, I know I'm gonna learn, I know I'm gonna grow, I know that I'm gonna have a better understanding of myself and my journey as a result of this experience, it's like you free yourself up from the past fail, or from the fear of, ooh, what's gonna happen if I don't get what I want? It's like, you can't friggin' lose. Because growth is inevitable. Learning is inevitable when you approach situations with that awareness and that specific intention. So please, take this with you. Look at your life and notice, where are you just clinging to a specific outcome? Where you're telling yourself, this has to be the way. This has to be the way that it is. I can't handle any other outcome, any other result. No way. And I want you to loosen that grip ever so slightly if you can. And consider, okay, if I was looking at it through the lens of, where am I growing here? What am I learning here? What's possible that I could glean from this experience? And notice what comes up, because I bet there will be so much more information and insight available to you if you can look at it that way versus saying, what's gonna happen? I need to know what's gonna happen. It better be this, and if it's not this, oh, I'm just gonna let it go. Where's my growth? Where's my learning? That's always the first question I ask when I fuck up, when I make another stupid mistake, when I screw up left and right. What's my growth? What's my learning? What's the lesson here? Because there's power in that. That's such an empowering perspective to have. It feels so good to go into a date, to go into an interview, to start a new creative project, to, I don't know, go rock climbing for the first time, when you're like, you know what my goal is here? I'm going to learn something. That's my goal. Period. End of story. That's my freestyle. If you want to talk heartbreak with me and Laura, you should click the link in the description box. It'll take you over to Laura's podcast on iTunes. It was such a great conversation. I would love to get your feedback on it. And thank you for joining me. If you dig me, if you dig this vibe, please subscribe to my channel. And if you want even more, if you want like 2 scoops instead of just 1, head to the link in the description box, go to amyyoungcoaching.com and enter your email, and I'll visit your inbox every Wednesday. There's things that I only share with my email community. I would love for you to get to be a part of that conversation. Have a great day. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for being so fucking smart too. That's the other thing, is like, thank you for appreciating and absorbing some of these concepts. Because some of this stuff, it's like, it's not always so easy to absorb. Y'all a smart bunch of sponges. Kisses. I'll see ya. Where we go from being like cool, confident, self-sustaining, independent women to like, ooh, gosh, I don't know, should I make plans on Friday? What if he calls?